Smile. Woo! FREDRICK 24.7.365 is going live. What does that mean? I'm live. All right, FREDRICK 24.7.365. All right, we're trying to do some other stuff here. Do some other things. Make some other miracles happen. We're waiting for our guest, Dr. Terrence Michael Demeter, DC. Waiting for our guest to get on here. We're setting up other stuff also. For our guest to get on here. Yep, need to check the volume. Hey, Kevin Samuels taught me a lot. Kevin Samuels like, hey, you got to check the volume. You got to make sure your volume is good. You know, if your volume not good, you ain't gonna make it. All right. All right. On here, also, I'm trying to bring it up next to me on the computer. As you can see in the thing right there, the computer screen. So make sure I take that all the way down. All right. If you don't have an engineer, these are the things you got to do yourself. Now look at this thing. This thing just jumped like it astro jumped to a whole different setting. All right. Loud and clear from London. God bless, from London, England. Wow. Just a quick story about London. London's probably a nice place, and I want to visit there. But I'm going to tell you, I had an experience at Heathrow Airport last year going from DFW, Dallas Fort Worth. Where'd I go? From Dallas Fort Worth to Heathrow, and just navigating that airport and the time they gave you to switch planes. And then I've never experienced something that I've seen on TV so much, or movies, people coming off the bus and getting on the plane and walking up the steps. That was like, wow, I've never experienced that. But this year, I will not be going through Heathrow Airport. I will be going straight from America to Ghana. America to Ghana. So as a straight shot. So I'm going to fly straight there. But man, I got a passport. I really need to go. I'm trying to get to the point my wife is here. I really want to go everywhere with her. I don't have friends who, weird friend sections I have. So, everybody don't have a passport or financially able or even have the desire to go anywhere. I don't know, it's weird. So I think things are changing. That's what we're supposed to be talking about. I'm waiting for Dr. Terrence Michael Demeter, DC. And he has not. $1 million question. Did my phone freeze up when I just tried to email him or text him? That's what I would like to know. Did my phone freeze up? I wasn't watching the other source at that time. Let me just see if my phone froze up. All right. I don't know where Dr. Terrence maybe the Matrix got him. I always say that when my friends like jump off the phone or something weird happen when I'm talking, all of a sudden it's like the phone shuts off. They're not there. It's like, did the Matrix get you? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say that anymore. But oh, thank you. Yeah, saying yes for a second it did. Thank you for that information. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for telling me that. I always wondered if that happened like that. All right. Dr. Terrence Michael Dimon, are you setting up your computer on your side? You're not sharing information. Do you need a what is John? John's the producer in the background on Cut 'em Deep. I was on their podcast on last Saturday. John be in the background. He's been a guest on here on a live stream, and most of my live stream, I'm just practicing. I'm learning. I'm growing. I should have been doing this years ago, but I didn't. I don't know why. I do know why. I got too caught up in being a plumber, and a plumber pays the bills, but does it go any further than that, other than paying the bills? Paying the bills and allows you to, I guess, you do more economics, but there's other things out here that I need to focus on. All right, got some other stuff going on. Clutter. Got to get the clutter back, get it away, move it away from me. All right. Man, I don't know where our guest went. What happened to our guest today? Would anybody else like to get on here and be a guest? Send you a link. But no, today, wait, what is today? So how many days we're away? Trip to Ghana and tomorrow, not counting today. So tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, fly out on Wednesday, land in Ghana Thursday. So we're 6 days, we're basically 6 days off. 6 days off from getting to the continent of Africa. Africa, people, is a continent, not a country. I know we would like to be the United Nations or states, or really United Countries of Africa, or Akibalon is the ancient name. But no, it is, wait. He said he clicked it. Click, dude, the link is not working. Oh my God, the matrix is all out hidden. I don't know any other way to send it to you, sir. That man says the link. Resume the last stream. You're live. I can see me, but not you. Ooh, hey, that is interesting. So, like, I can see me, but I can't see you. Keep saying waiting for guest. So, and I'm looking at my other one, but I mean, I've sent the link. What is that? We don't want to do that. Whoa, I don't know. I don't know what to do. What to do? What to do? What to do? Hold up. I'm trying to send it. It does. It freezes while I'm sending the invite. I done sent that invite 4 times. And for every time my screen freezes, I'm actually sending you the wait. And now it's saying we're going live again. Whoa. I guess the live started over since the last time. Same thing. I can see you. You know something? I'm gonna shut some other stuff down, and maybe it just ain't enough internet. I don't know. Could it be something else is going on? Let's try to shut some stuff down. Let's shut some stuff down and see if we can save the day. We've shut some stuff down. We're gonna close this. This shouldn't be it because I was able to do all this. What the hell? Hey man, you don't want to shut down? Guess what? We can just turn the power off, you crazy thing. Simple as that. All right, we just shut down a lot of stuff. Now we're gonna try something different. I guess different. I'm going to click the link again. It's going to pause the screen. And I copied the link this time. Put the link in the chat and they can click and join. Oh, wait, how do you do that? Wait, top of the chat, none of the chat. I don't even know how to click into the chat. That's oh God. I'm supposed to know this stuff. Wait, where's the chat? Where do you see the chat? I do not see the chat. I don't, like on my screen, it does not show the chat. Like I see it when y'all send something, it'll pop up for a second, but there's no way save highlights. Share. Huh. Huh. Hold up. I'm about to turn this back on. Let's see. This ain't never been this hard before. Uh-oh. Somebody outside doing some silly stuff. Okay. What is going on? What is going on? How do we send it? Let's see. Okay. And same thing. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy. All right. We're going to try something different. I got someone else who can. Wait. Come on. Calm down. This phone is acting up. All right. We're almost there. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. We'll see. All right. So I just put the link in the chat. Let's see what it does now. Can you click that link? So it's doing the same thing regardless. Even that link, even that link won't allow you to do it if you click that link. So that is interesting. That means this is a subject the universe do not want us to talk about. You know that, don't you, sir? This is a banned subject, or this thing called user of a tube is saying hell no to the no. That is correct. Hell to the no, no. Oh, I'm trying. Hold up. See, it's letting my other account join. If I click this link, it will join. No. Oh, I got even better. Let me go out. Let me go into an account that I should have, could have, would have, should have, could have, would have, should have. I've been doing some work on and keeping going. Oh no. Come on. Oh Lord have mercy. Let's go to this one right here. The secret of secrets that should not be a secret. That should be a secret of a secret, not a secret, but a secret. Oh, dude, I don't even have myself as There's a doggone what you call it. That ain't good. I'm supposed to be a friend to myself. Supposed to be a friend to yourself. All right. Now I got to figure out how to get back to the chat. Now I'm clicking the chat. Now I'm joining the chat from the greatest channel of all time. It's Moonbase or Arctic News. You can use. That's not good. Feedback. He got to get out of here. That's my other channel. Sir, I have no idea why they're not allowing you to join, sir. But you know the rules. Either hold up. Let me send it one more time. I clicked the link in my phone. All right, I'm sending it to you. Wait. What just happened? What happened?
Success.
Dun, dun, dun. Dude,
I turned my volume down.
you know that's crazy, man. That is crazy. Thank you. Well, we gotta give props to the person who told us to put it in the chat. What is that, Lewis? Am I reading that name right, Lewis? Lois? Is it Lois? How do you say
Looks
L
like it looks like Lewis.
Lois? Thank
Lewis.
you. Is it Lewis or
That,
Lois?
that would be Lewis, I believe. Louis. Lewis.
Wait, Louis. Yep. Lois. Lewis. Lewis. Thank you. Now I can't get the screen. The screen like shattered up. Hey man, what do you think? Was that the universe or was that the what Ralph Smart called the inorganic ones?
And no, it wasn't. We'll talk later.
So talk later about it.
I'm old and confused.
I may say old and confused. Oh Lord, have mercy. All right. So the subject today was supposed to be Ascension from the 3D to the 5D.
That's right.
Just as a quick one, let me start it off. I'm your host, FREDRICK 24.7.365. This is my guest, Dr. Terrence Michael Demeter, DC. Boy, I love that radio voice kicking in. All right, so I did a little research. I went on and came home. I was supposed to go to the gym. I said, well, I'll just go to the gym in the morning.
Yeah, sorry about the time confusion.
No. It's just most people do that. It's man,
I'm
look.
confused.
Between me and my wife, it's 6 hours now since daylight saving time pushed it back even another hour. So
Yeah, I got my wife. She's gonna call at like 7:30 with some food and all that stuff.
Cool. All right. I'm monitoring the time. We got about 19 minutes before 7 o'clock now.
Yeah,
So the little stuff that I started doing is funny. I saw this guy on here and he looked like he was high as hell talking about how do you sin? He had this little cane and some tie dye on, and I was like, dude, you is high as hell. But listen to Flurburn. Flurburn says you don't need psychedelics to transition. You should already be doing inside. And I everybody's gonna have their own little methods or whatever. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what the hell people talking about. What the hell is this the third dimensional reality. We're supposed to go. We're skipping the fourth, and we're going all the way to the fifth, which is fifth. It's unconditional love. Everybody loves each other. All the inorganic ones and the bad ones are gonna go bye-bye, and we're gonna be on a new earth. And I'm like, oh no, it's all cool. You know, I'd like to be there. These people here are kind of nutsy, but what is this? What is that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna ask you. Give me your definition.
Okay. Well, there's gonna be a solar flash, 3 days of darkness, and all of the new age rock star social media influencers are gonna die and disappear, and they're gonna go to the new earth. That's what's gonna happen. No more Ralph Smart. No more Fleur Braun. None. They're all going. That's it. They're all going to the new earth, and they're gonna. I don't know. Hopefully, some of them know how to farm or kill some animals or something to eat. Because according to them, the new earth is forming, and if you're on the right 5D timeline, you're gonna go there, and it's beautiful, and it's easy restored, and it's like, I hope you got some survival skills.
I mean, how they talking about the food's just gonna come to you.
Oh yeah,
Plants is just gonna say, I want you to eat me now. I mean, it's all love. I mean, I listen to them, and I mean, I'm listening and trying to keep doing as best I can to keep an open mind of stuff, but
some of it's a little over top. I did a little research on to talk about it. So, I mean, I'm sure your viewers want to know. I mean, what do you think? Are you ascending? I mean, are you working on this? Do you feel like this is something that will happen or could happen? I mean, just quick. What do you think?
well, I feel like in energy you can do so much, but in the third dimensional physical reality, we're limited to a lot of stuff physically, but mentally we could transcend, and I would say spiritually we could transcend. But as of a physical shift of a planet, I mean that's science fiction until it becomes science fact.
Now, I know you listen to a lot of Ralph Smart. I like Ralph too, but I haven't heard the one where, like you said, that he said he's 5D. I mean, what does he mean by
Oh, he
that?
says it all the time. He says he's in the 5D right now, and that's unconditional love. This is where my consciousness picks up on it. At is what he is really saying, but he's saying in a kind of a mysterious way. He is making enough. He's economic free by selling his book and his YouTube channels and the stuff he's done. So he no longer has to go to work like we have to go to work. He no longer has to be subject to other people telling them time stuff. So he can now take the time and do stuff with his life that he wants to. And that's what I feel like he's really saying. But in some sense, it sounds like he's not really trying to say exactly that's what he's saying. He's making it more
I get that too from a lot of people. I actually did a video on it. I don't know if it's on YouTube or not. Where like if everyone did that, we're all sending, which just means like, hey, maybe you're a social media influencer, maybe you're doing music, you're painting, you're doing some kind of thing where you don't have to work a job. And everybody in the Matrix did that. It would collapse. I mean, like, we're talking about no one would shovel the shit. No one would, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, right now, where we're at, you gotta have people growing the food, packaging the food.
I wouldn't say that people wouldn't grow the food. Some people like growing food. Some people like farming.
Not for 8 billion people. Not that much.
What I'm saying is I believe that more people want to be farmers and more people want to take care of people if that opportunity. But see, that goes back to when we were talking about the NPCs. Is there really 8 billion souls on this planet, or is that the illusion that there is?
Well, there's a lot of people. I mean, I live outside Atlanta. You live outside Dallas. Okay. I mean, if the fossil fuels ran out tomorrow, there no more trucks delivering to the Kroger, to the Walmart, you know what I mean? And we just had to go figure out how the heck are we going to survive? We couldn't. There's nowhere in Marietta, Georgia, that you're going to grow enough food for all the people that are here. You can't. I mean, It's just a fantasy that everyone can do this. But of course, you're making money. Hey, this type of stuff. I looked it up yesterday, just Googling it, Ascension and things like they all say the same thing. You got a couple say a little bit different, but basically it's like, okay, get your vibration right, your frequency, and now you're on the 5D timeline, whatever that means. Coming soon, there's going to be some kind of split where all the social media influencers are going to 5D and the rest of us schlubs are staying here and working on corporate jobs, whatever that means. So, I looked this up and it's like, I have my own theory. I think that there is an ascension. There's like a raising of consciousness. You know what I mean? You can just see in the last couple in our lifetime, the the equal opportunity for women, for minorities. People are much more aware. It's not this strict case system. Things are coming online, but it's going to take time, to we're going to get there. Like I said, with 8 billion people on the planet, if there really is, there's no way you're going to do away with like corporate jobs and factory farms, stuff people eat.
Well, let me ask you this: if there's a giant, because they're pushing this new agenda now, saying the sun is supposed to do a mass corona
Yeah,
injection to
yeah,
take
solar flare.
it to us, and it's going to shut down the internet. One of the things I put in a little question, I was like, well, there ain't gonna be no planes in the air because if it can shut down the internet, how the hell it can't shut down a plane in the air?
Yeah. The thing is, like, they're saying that you have people like Carrie Kay. I don't really care for her, but she's interesting. You're talking about like a solar flash, a coronal injection, and they're saying there's 3 days of darkness, and then this mass ascension of all the good new agers or whatever is going to happen. Okay, so it sounds a lot like um, the rapture to me. You're
That's
familiar
what
with
they
the rapture, the idea of the rapture, and I looked it up a little bit. Okay, all right, the rapture. Um, It's not in the Bible. The Bible makes no mention of a rapture, okay? It
well,
was
they
popular. It was popularized in 1830 by a British minister named John Nelson Darby. He came
yes.
up with that. It just some guy made it up. You know what I mean? And then they say the 3 days of darkness, which according to people who follow the rapture theory, there's going to be 3 days of darkness. And that came from
What kind of darkness? Night darkness or no moon, no stars in the sky darkness?
Prophecy foretells 3 days and nights of an intense darkness over the whole earth, against which only light will come from candles. So complete darkness, except for beeswax candles, is what they're saying. If you buy
And
it.
see, that's another thing because that's a perception of their reality, and we have more light sources than that. Even people are saying, well, there you can't light fires, only beeswax candles.
Yeah.
A lot of people put a lot of spookism and stuff
That's a
back.
lot of crap, though. Okay, like I said, that was the British minister John Nelson Darby. Okay, the 3 days of darkness came from derived from Blessed Anna Maria Tiga, who lived in 1769 to 1837. And she's the best known seer of the days of darkness. So you got people like the 18th century media influencers. And have coming up with this thing, saying it, and then holy crap, look how much money these people gave. We're on to something here. You know what I mean? Like I remember this is
Follow.
about 2008, 2009, maybe. It's just seen on I think it was Facebook, it was either Facebook or YouTube. The first time I saw a video of like, are you ready to move to 5D? There was this video I used to watch. Like, wow, that's kind of cool. It's based on like Dolores Cannon. But I just think a lot of these people we talked about like the consensus state, when people are just like 70% of people are just like they say whatever, okay? If you're in consensus state in 1930, you believed your religion, what the person at your church told you. Now, if you're in consensus state, you believe whatever your favorite new age social media influencer tells you. You know what I mean? And a lot of these folks, like I said, I did some watching. It's like they listen to each other. They're all saying the same thing. They're all on the same page.
Saying,
You know what I
saying
mean?
the same thing.
And they are. You know what I mean? It's like okay, this is Psalm 37, 10 to 11. Okay, written in 1000 BC, 3,000 years ago. Okay, and this is what uh, who are the Psalms? David, right? David or Solomon. This is what he has to say. Soon the wicked will disappear. Though you look for them, they will be gone. But the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight them in the abundance of peace. So 3,000 years ago, people were saying, that soon, the evil are going to disappear. It's just going to be all us meek folks left out here. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Jesus died, resurrected. That's another ascension. I mean, really, the word ascension is like antiquated. It's an old term. It means to rise up. Okay, so you got Jesus coming off he died and resurrected, then he ascended to heaven. Then you have the rapture. It's another ascension. So you have this word where it means like leaving the earth and going somewhere. But does it really? I mean, I don't think so. I mean, I think it is possible. We're raising our consciousness. Like I'm working on it. I got it set up. I haven't done a video yet. I'm going to do an Ascension channel. It's going to be called New Earth Ascension.
Okay.
Where I just put out my idea of it. I mean, like I say, um, could there be something as an ascension? Sure. Is it going to happen within our lifetime? No. Why? Because it's evolution. The earth is started from a very simple single cell life form, I mean, evolved into multi-cells, into plants, into insects, fish, animals, I mean, the whole evolution theory, eventually into humans. So the earth itself has been ascending in consciousness and still is. We're coming
Mhm.
up on the next, I think, leap in consciousness, but the next leap in consciousness, it has to be done by us. We're the leading cutting edge of consciousness, and we need to do it. We need to unite. We need to make this work. If there's going to be a new Earth,
To
we're going
me,
to have to do it.
that's what it really means. That's ascension right there. It's
Uh,
people getting tired of the BS
uh,
and starting to move forward and starting to cut off the government and people
mhm,
who are not on the agenda of mankind.
exactly.
That's what it means, ascension.
Yeah, yeah. And if we're not going anywhere, the Earth itself could be ascending. Like I have this theory is based on the law of one, where the Earth itself is raising its frequency. Okay, so going forward, when you incarnate, okay, I mean, your soul's going to have to be at a certain frequency to be able to incarnate. So just that alone is going to raise the frequency. I mean, it's going to be a snowballing effect. As
I,
more people raise their frequency and come online,
I got
along.
I got to say something.
Okay.
Back to the NPC theory. By the way, we only have 4 minutes to go before 7 o'clock.
All right.
Body wash of the day.
Uh, that's what you need to do, man. You need to start products and saying, I use this and this is what it did. Start doing that and then let the company know that you're doing that and see if you can get some sponsors.
Whatever, they ain't gonna sponsor me. Uh, it goes back to the NPC theory. Are there that many souls on this planet? They say it's 8 billion people. Some people say it's way less than that. Uh,
A lot of people.
all I can say, definitely negative things have to change. We have to get away from the negativity.
Uh,
We have to start changing. We have to start pushing for a different tomorrow. The conflicts that are going over there, like I say, you got with the Israel and Hamas and Palestine, you got people going at it for hundreds and thousands of years. Over there, brothers against brothers, just like the Civil War over here in America, Russia and Ukraine. And then there's battles all over the planet. There's in the Congo right now. You got all those people, the kids mining and making $2 a day they talking about. And then Willie D just put out today, the migrants that they're pushing into the countries, the gangs are starting to arm them against our citizens. It's just, it's an agenda of negativity, and that's what's going to have to be pushed out of there. That's going to have to be put where people can say, and people are going to have to make a conscious choice which direction they want to go.
I mean, it's just, I mean, I put up a video called the Matrix Agenda. Create conflict, create separation, spread disinformation, and that's what's happening. And I have a theory where a lot of these, algorithms, they favor a certain agenda. If you're online, you're saying the right thing, you get pushed into the into the feed more than if you're saying something like you and I are, where you're questioning, the agenda, what we're being told. Because essentially, 3D to 5D is another division, another divide and conquer. It's just another division. We raised our frequency. We're on the 5D timeline. We don't know about these other folks. It's just separation. And if you're so evolved, and no, I don't think any of these people are to the level of like a Jesus or a Buddha or, a Dalai Lama. Because, like, would Jesus really be on YouTube? You know what I mean? Like, talking about crap like this? Probably not.
What are you talking about? Hey, Zeus got to get paid. What are you talking about? He got to get paid, man. He ain't on here getting paid. What is he doing? How is he making it? 2 minutes to go.
Oh, we're cutting off at 7?
I know. I'm just saying 2 minutes to 7. It's on your timeline.
Oh, okay. No, I mean, I got to about 7:30.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. I was 6 minutes early. My wife might call around 7:30. So I don't know. Now we're kind of lost our thought here. I mean,
you talking about is any of them like Buddha, Jesus, Confucius, and all these others? So
yeah, I mean, are they even there? To that level? So like I say, I was watching these videos, and it's just creating separation because they're saying the same thing. What I mean, and it's another matrix program of create separation, create division, create conflict. You know what I mean? And if you look at it from a hyperdimensional point of view, which hyperdimensional is another way for saying spiritual, you know what I mean? The beings running the place, the archons, they feed off of us. You have these negative beings. I really believe this at the top of the food pyramid. And what do they feed off of? Negative emotions, anxiety, fear.
Let's stop right there because you're going into a whole different phase of stuff. So you're saying these archons exist and no one else, who else sees them? Who else knows they're there? And if they're shifting and they're feeding off of negative energy, then it gives precedence. Is there a 4 and 5D? Is there a 5D? Is there a shift now in energy that when we transcend them, they are cut off?
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
maybe that's what they're talking about.
It's a video all on itself, and I'm trying to get it together like for this channel. But I mean, you have all these cultures saying that there's a cycle, a great year. Okay, to have an ascension, you have to have had a descension. Okay, so like if you look at the Vedic Yuga cycle, you have the high golden age into a silver age, into a bronze age, into an iron age. Every culture has this thing like this fall, okay? So according to Sri Yukteswar, in his processional theory, we hit the low point in our consciousness in 499 AD. And since then, the consciousness has been ascending. And what happened in 499 AD? It's right around the time the Roman Empire fell. We went into what are literally called the Dark Ages. And then what happened? About 1700, we had the Enlightenment. The European Enlightenment, which led to like the founding of the U.S. and sort of a more enlightened way of governing. So you can see that this is happening. We moved from a very material age into what is called the energy age. Sri Yukteswar, look him up.
Wait. You said we went from material age. When does this happen? Because they seem to be in material right.
into the energy age.
Okay.
Okay, and he said he wrote a book called The Holy Science in like 1895 or so, and he said, and we officially moved into the energy age in like 1900. Okay, so he wrote it a few years out, saying, when we move into this, we're going to be able to conceive the subtle energies, okay? Subatomic particles, your chakras, your aura, and all of these are like subtle energies that are hard to measure. And you can see it. 1900, from the early 1700s into, say, 1700 to 1900, you had the development of steam power, electricity, all this energy when we went from
I,
basically
stuff existed way before the 18 or 1900s.
it did. The Greeks had steam engines and stuff, but they're like
I
toys.
think it existed way before them. Have you heard, just to cut you, I hate to cut you off on it, have you heard of the Tartarian Society? That
No.
Russia used to be this great society of
I
Tartarians.
mean, when you say before, are you talking like thousands of years? Are you talking like a lot?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I believe this stuff existed way
Yeah.
before, the Greek, because Greek,
Mhm.
is this it? Greek, Roman, Egyptian are all in that certain area, because Egypt is a renaming of that land. That land is renamed and repopulated. So they would like to say that Queen Cleopatra is closer to 2023 than she is to the first empire there, or the building of the pyramids. That
When do you think the pyramids were built?
And I don't believe the pyramids were built in the last 10,000 years. I would say they were built before that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would
I think
say,
so too.
by the research and the little stuff that I do, I would say that this society, or this information that we're getting, is way older than we
Mhm.
even think it is.
But that's
I,
what I'm talking about. When you're talking about a yuga cycle, when you're talking about a processional cycle,
I'm
it-
just talking about what we think is
uh,
years and stuff of the sun, of the earth going around the sun,
uh,
and just using that as a calculation. I literally believe, in my research and understanding, that we're talking about over 10,000 years. That this information that we think is what, Africa was Akibalon, Egypt was Kemet. All
yeah,
this information is way
way
old,
older. Yeah.
and what we're getting is the ones that have got the information in the last 6,000 years and have changed it up. And as you, better yet, this is my theory, my little side theory. You watch Stargate SG-1 with Richard Dean Anderson, Teal, who plays Kratos in the God of War series, uh, or Chris Judd is his name. Uh, Stargate the movie, going back to
That was
Russell,
90s, right?
yeah, Russell and,
Mhm.
and James Spader. I can't believe Kurt Russell and James Spader. What I'm saying is this: that I almost go, because Billy Carson's one who talks about it more. That I'm almost somewhat convinced that the ones we think are gods and goddesses in the last 6,000 years were people who got the information, studied it real good, and got the technology from it, and decide to now say, we're on this level, we're the new gods and goddesses on this planet.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my feeling.
Uh, well, I mean, if you look, this is like there's pick a year. Let's say 12,000 BC. Okay, just pick a year. As to like, you had another civilization. You had the pyramids were functional. You have all these other civilizations around the world. Puma Puku, Tiamat. I mean, the Mayans had. You had this high technology. Okay, so
Yeah.
I mean, what happened? Why we can't? Dude, there's no way we could build a pyramid now. There's no way they can do it.
I
The
don't see how we
flames and
can't.
all the, there's
Would
no
think
way.
we should be able to build a pyramid.
There's no
Why
way.
not?
That's the technical precision. I mean, I don't know how many, some millions of 20-ton blocks stacked. I mean, you really think they did that with slaves? 1, 2, 3.
We wouldn't be able to do it. I say we wouldn't be able to do it in the way that we think it was built by biblical information. But I think with the technology and the stuff we got now, I think we can build a pretty decent pyramid.
I don't know. I mean, I've looked, I don't have the exact figures, but I mean, some of like, when you look at the Great Pyramid, okay, the difference, how's it go? From like one side to the other, as far as like, is like less than an inch. It's almost perfect. And when they build a house, they give you a couple inches. I mean, you can be off for 4 or 5 inches.
I mean, but
You know
let's
what I
stop.
mean? And they're
We're talking
talking
about general contractors. We're not talking about the best engineers on the planet. If the best engineers on the planet who had unlimited resources build a house, that house is going to be
Yeah, but I mean, how did these people have unlimited resources and do it?
But if they were the gods, if they were posing as the gods and goddesses of the time, they're going to get the best people, and the best people of their time. So
I don't know. I mean, maybe you could do it, but like, then you have to ask yourself, why would they even want to? I mean,
well,
the
like I said, I don't believe they did. I don't believe the beings that we studied with talking about ancient Egypt, Rome, and Greek. I don't believe they did most of the stuff.
no,
I believe this stuff is way older.
way older. Yeah, I agree.
Just prime example. There's a video game that I play. Well, two of them. One that I wish I played called Mass Effects was one of them. They were talking about the technology from old, and then Halo. Halo's one of them that you had the ring system. They talk about the Forerunners, the ancients. So, and everybody had found this information, found this technology, and they are now at the level where they had the computer to go in and try to decipher the technology, and they were taking the information and now they were trying to use it for themselves. But we're talking about video games. So somebody's thinking on this level, and they're thinking on this level so much that, hey, let's make a video game out of it. So that's Assassin's Creed's the same way. People just look at the Assassin's part, but there is an alien conspiracy behind the entire Assassin's Creed. I don't know why most people don't even focus on that part. It's like, this whole thing is about aliens who put us here on this planet to control us and was using the apples of Eden to control humankind. But people be thinking about the little assassins going up killing. It's like that ain't even real. They're all playing a holographic illusion. The big one is aliens control the world and the planet.
Yeah.
It's like people were being older and stuff.
Yeah, like I said, you got the Archons, you have the Illuminati and the Anunnaki. I mean, that stuff comes from somewhere. I mean, I don't know. Like I say, I'm trying to put it into like a video form, get my thoughts more, where I have a presentation because I have it in my head, but it's hard to just have a conversation with someone who, we're not exactly on the same page with it. But I agree, the technology is a lot older, and like I said, to have an ascension, we had to have a descension. So if we're coming from a time where we had people valued building things like the pyramids, you know what I mean? There was a reason for that. If you look, the Great Pyramid, they say, is in the center of the Earth's landmass. It's aligned to uh, uh, um, perfect north. It's aligned perfectly. If you look at the dimensions of it, it includes pi. It includes the circumference of the Earth. There's a lot of mathematics to it. Would you say, why would they? I mean, why is it in there? I mean, and what did this thing even do? There's no proof at all that anyone was ever buried in the Great Pyramid. None. So it did something else. I think it generated an energy, either to run, equipment, or it made this an energy where, hey, man, it makes it high almost. I mean, not high like stone, but like ascended. Like, hey, we're all peaceful. We all feel good. It's just positive energy. Maybe something like that. So I mean, so you had a culture that deemed these things valuable, which we don't anymore. And ain't nobody wanting to build no stuff like that. Who cares? You can't make no money off of it, right? I mean, how do we sell it to people? It's like
Yeah, you
Tesla.
can't. Yeah, you can't give free energy away.
Yeah, yeah, it's like
Yeah,
Tesla and Anderson. Tesla's like no one remembers him because he wanted to give it away.
yeah. Tesla's giving
Yeah.
369. If you want to understand, is frequency, vibration, and what was it? Frequency, vibration, and dude, that's sad. I don't know that.
I know, me too.
But I know the part where he says if you want to understand the universe, you think
Yeah,
uh
yeah.
69 and then frequency, vibration, and something else. Oh, look at that,
Hey,
Mr.
Coca Cola.
See that? John just said
Yeah,
his
all right.
dimeter.
Uh,
The man himself.
John.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure. Man, I hate.
Okay, so we're off topic here on the Ascension 3D to 5D. We're just getting we're totally off. We talked about that for about 3 minutes.
I think this is all a part. This is it. This still is all a part because it's got to make sense. It's got to become logical to people. Is all we're doing is we're going back into the forensics of the world and trying to bring all this to make sense.
Uh,
That's what it is. It's like,
well, I mean, so you can see the Ascension just in the fact that me and you were talking about this, and we got Lewis, Moon, Base, and John listening to us. Yeah, I mean, what I'm saying that there it is there where try this in the 1940s. No one gave a rat's ass. So, I mean, there is this sort of expansion of consciousness occurring, but it's occurring slowly. It's not, everybody when things get rough, there's going to be war. The economy is taking a shit. People want to escape. We were sent. I mean, it's been proven statistically that religion and church attendance went up when times got bad. People want some kind of hope, want some kind of if you follow what we say, don't worry, you're going to heaven. All the good Christians, they're going to be raptured away before the tribulation. I mean, these people have this debate over will the rapture happen before the shit hits the fan or after? And there's a whole debate about this, and it's based on some crap somebody said, some British minister said in the 1800s. It's not biblical. It's just so is a 3D to 5D just something? Well, Dolores Cannon said these things. It sounds great. When I put it on my YouTube channel, I get all these views and I'm making money. And look, man, I've ascended to 5D because I no longer need to go to work. I can
and
focus
that's what I believe it is.
on, I can focus on my stuff. I no longer need to do this stuff. I got money coming in. I can do what I like. Yeah, exactly. So but I mean, a lot of people are, I think, basing their life on this. I mean, these people have followers. You watch some of these videos, and within a day, man, these people are getting 17,000, 25,000 views. I mean, people are following these people, commenting, and basing their future on what these people are saying. And are these people saying it just because, like, man, I gotta keep the money coming in. I don't want to go back to waiting tables. I mean, I think a lot of it is. A lot of it's that. I mean, and then you have the whole like consensus state thing where you just really can't think for yourself. Maybe you're nice looking, you have a good voice, you took some acting classes, you're comfortable. Yeah, it's okay. I see me. I'm moving. You froze.
That's what I was trying to find the saying by Nikola Tesla, but I think and maybe it's messing up my feed.
You're looking for that quote? Let me see.
Yeah, well, it talks about energy.
Yeah.
It's on my phone.
I don't
Look,
know.
I hated. I didn't want it to freeze up, but it had to freeze up. I just sent it to you.
Okay. If you want
Text.
to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. That's quite a right
Yes.
now.
Yeah, I knew it was on this phone. It wasn't on my other phone, but that's what I'm saying. I wanted to put that. I should have sent it where I could put it on the chat. You're not able to put that. Well, yeah, because it's on your phone. You're not linked on your phone.
No,
I wanted to be how to put this in chat. Why I can't chat?
You want to put that quote in chat? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, I was trying to put it in chat, but I can't chat for some reason. It won't let me chat. Why I can't chat?
Oh, that is weird, man. We need to get out of this matrix. We need to get ourselves a moderator. You know what I mean? Somebody running this thing, making this
Say
money.
John's a moderator on his. John said he wants $5,000 a month to be the moderator.
All right.
And I told him I don't have $5,000 a month, John. I said I ain't paid like that. I'm not Kevin Samuels.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, I put it up.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Excellent. Yeah, because that's
That's
why I was saying.
crazy skills, man. Crazy skills.
Oh man, see, it keeps off the screen. Oh, what is this? Oh no. Oh Lord, it makes moderators. Hold up, man, and that won't come back. Hold up. Put user in timeout. Use add as moderator. Hold up. See? Did it just make you a moderator?
John or me?
Oh, you.
I don't know. You're now a managing moderator for this channel. This creator trusts you to help them build positive, safe community.
Yeah, it allows me to do that, but I can't get the screen up. I can't type anything to it. I could probably do it off my computer, which is right next to me, but yeah. So yeah, I'm reading it off of this. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibrations. Nikola Tesla. Dun, dun, dun. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, your screen froze too. Because anytime that you go into like your sub behind the YouTube, it'll freeze you for a moment. It will freeze you for a moment. Dun dun dun. Hold up. Dun dun dun. Look at that. There it goes. Access installment. What's access installment? What are you talking about, John? Uh-oh. Dr. Terrence Michael Demeter has left the screen. What is going on here? What? Wait. Think of the universe ways saying, shut the hell up. I think the universe is always saying, shut the hell up. Oh, man. Why is the universe saying that, sir? Sir, why is the wait. Oh, dude. Hold up. Add guest. This is what's crazy is it said, wait, you're not back here. Let me see if you come back. See, it's just saying on my screen, guest has left. Okay, add guest. And now it's supposed to be added back.
All right, we're back.
On my screen, it said you left. All right. And then it said you were left like good. So I was like, okay. But then it gave me an option to remove guests. And I'm thinking, but if he's left, he's already gone. The moment I push remove, you pop back on the screen. And I was like,
we got to make enough money to get John McCullough to run this thing, right? It's the only way. The only way.
So it's the only way to make it
The
happen.
only way.
Hey man, look, like I said, he was He was running one over the weekend, and they had like multiple screens, and and he said he was using the free software. He wasn't even using the paid software. But I mean, yeah, we were making money off of this. Yeah, I would use, you would put back into it to make better. But right now, this is pretty good, dude. I mean, just think about it. Could we do this 10 years ago?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's happening. You're talking about Ascension. The fine
Yes,
is
that's what
we're able to talk about this. People are interested in hearing what we have to say. We can do it. You know what I mean? There is an Ascension. It's just, these people, like I say, go back to the Psalms of 3,000 years ago, to Jesus, to the rapture. Everybody wants it to happen in their lifetime where I'm going to be taken away to heaven. Maybe it's just not going to happen that way, man. Why would it? Why would it? We've been here for a million years on this planet, farting around, and all of a sudden, oh, because the thing is, God's source, which we're all part of, okay? We're all part of God, the consciousness of God, experiencing itself subjectively through the universe. God wants to experience this stuff. Could God just poof us to heaven and perfectness? Yes, it could. But why? Why not have the experience?
is heaven. What is this proof of heaven? What if God is just living somewhere on another planet, just chilling out and don't have to worry about anything? That's heaven. Hey man, if you didn't have to worry about making money tomorrow, putting gas in the car, paying the bills, what you're gonna eat, your food was there, the resources were there. You want to go do something, it's easy to do.
Dude,
I mean,
that's
to
what
me
I'm
right
saying.
now,
For there to be an ascension or had to be a descension, we had that. Okay, like people when they came to the Americas, the first settlers, some of them could write. Okay, and there's writings of the abundance that were there. You could literally walk down to a river, grab yourself a fish, miles of buffalo. I mean, there's abundance. We had where you didn't have to worry about working a job, making money, paying your rent, paying your mortgage, all this crap. We invented that. Okay. But for hundreds of thousands of years, we lived off the land. And there was abundance, sure. Was there a famine I mean, there's always some shit that's going to happen. But for most of the part, I mean, you look at them people that the few tribes that are left are living, indigenously. Then people are smiling and laughing, dancing. They don't look like they're worried about, oh crap, I think I'm going to get fired from my job, or, I hate the guy in the White House, or none of that stuff. We had that. And then we had this descension into matter and materialism, into whatever this crap is. And now it's time to go back and say, how do we have that again? How do we get the earth to the point where I can walk out my house, fruit's abundant. You know what I mean? Animal life is abundant. We don't have to worry about what am I going to eat. I have to go, put in my hours of labor to get a paycheck so I can send it to somebody else so I can have a place to live. I can pay for food. That's ascension, essentially. Is it going to happen tomorrow? No. But can we make it happen? Can we get back to that point? I say yes, we can. Yeah, we can. But we need to talk about it. We need to work on it. And we need to get these assholes out who just want to run everything and make money for themselves. You know what I mean? Like if you realize like, hey, I'm part of God. Okay, you look at it two ways. 5 minutes. Okay. 5 minutes. You can say, I'm gonna serve others. I'm gonna serve God through helping others. If you
who's God?
I don't know. Just let me finish my thought without you know, you can say you can serve others. You can help. If you rise, I rise.
Others are God. We're serving each other.
Take God out of it. Okay, you don't got to be a God. We can serve each other, or we can serve ourselves and say, I want all the money. I want the wealth. I want to dominate you. I mean, you're going to have to pay me to live here. You're going to have to pay me if you want food. You can be that way, or we can just share and help each other out. I mean, I think it's that choice. I mean, if you make the choice of, hey, I want to serve others, take God out of it. You know what I mean? It's like I just want to help others. I don't want to be selfish. I want to put my time in. I want to do something I love. I want to contribute to society. You know what I mean? And as for doing that, hey, I want some of the food too. You know what I mean? I want a place to live. You know what I mean? And people live like that for hundreds of thousands of years. I mean, how do you think the indigenous people lived? Why do you think those people were wiped out? You know, why do you think the church basically and the government sent these people to the Americas to what? Wipe out the Native Americans, to Africa, to enslave the Africans? Why? So that the people at the time
Power
could
control.
run and
I'm supposed to rule the
intelligence
world.
program. I need to rule the world. You can't have
I need to
you can't
rule the
have an
world.
egalitarian society. You can't have
Subjugate
sharing. You can't live in a world where people give a crap about you. You can if I want to rule the world, man, I got to wipe all that stuff out. There can't be any kind of safety net. There can't be any kind of community of people helping each other, and that's where we got to get back to. We got to get back to the garden. Mm.
It's all of us.
Nah. Okay, so we solved it. We solved the riddle of Ascension.
I think essentially is what you said earlier, man. These people just getting paid.
Mm,
They saw something that sounds
mm,
cool and they like, man, I think this
uh,
is the new thing we need to start telling people.
nah. So I'm gonna do a channel. I'm gonna try to just get my thoughts together, put it out there. I'll probably never make any money off of it. Or, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll piss some people off. I don't know. I hope so. You know, that type of thing. Maybe they'll be like, holy shit, this guy's saying it, or this is my ultimate goal. In 400 years, and when you still have the technology, someone look and go, holy crap, that guy's had it right. I mean, and I'll go down in infamy.
400 years, I want to be subjugating the humans.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
Subjugate the
oh,
humans, pillage the.
I want to go to another
Myself,
planet.
I don't even
And
know what I would do with it.
I want to subjugate everyone here. Then I want to go to another planet and to do it to them, man. That's all I want to do.
I don't know. These beings got some
Mm,
serious issues here
mm,
with this whole control and every controller. It's got to be a purpose, like you say. I think you were talking about was the archons that people are getting energy off of this.
mm.
Somehow they're getting it by doing it.
Yeah.
So
And now you got the technology where I mean, you have these algorithms that promote a certain point of view. You know, you obviously have television, and we have these things where a lot of this crap you wouldn't even know, like the war in Israel was going on. Like I didn't even know this shit happened to the Ukraine until somebody told me because I don't watch the
oh,
news. But
watch none of this
I
silly
don't
shit.
even know about it. You know what I mean? But now it's like, oh, it's all over, and everyone cares. I remember people start caring about that. I'm like, do you know? Well, how about the children? I'm like, do you know how many children were hurt in war, need food in your life that no one gave a crap about? Why is all these people giving a crap about Ukraine? Oh, because the president and his family launder money through there. The you know what I mean? You know, they're caring about people or kids. It's just all about making money. So we got to stop that damn system of all I care about is making money for me, and I want to subjugate everyone and let people unite and help each other out like we always did. When that happens, then we shall ascend. That's it. Cutting it off. It was good.
So
Okay.
get the humans and control them. Hey man, you make it sense. To me, that makes more sense than when I watch some other videos,
Yeah,
man.
so
I'm be
I'm
honest.
trying to do a channel about some stuff like that, just like some kind of I call it rational ascension. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I say.
What's the
I like that.
rational
That's good. That's a good title right there. A rational sense, because a rational mind person is trying to figure their way out. They're trying to think, what are they really talking about?
No,
What do they really mean? And then they make them, like you say, make them feel small. Where you're in the 3D and I'm
no,
in the
no.
5D.
So separation, and you ask these people who, I mean, I have family members who they're ascending, man. They're 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 in 8D. When you ask them, well, what's 8D? What does that mean? 8D? What? Explain it. They can't explain it.
What's AD? Where's its AD at?
No, exactly. They can't explain it. No, they can't explain it. Oh, it's just like you said. Oh, I'm going to heaven. You're like, well, what's heaven? No, you don't know. I am going to go and conquer the world, subjugate some people, and make myself a whole lot of damn money.
Money and power.
Money and power.
Real quick. Not Interstellar with Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, I saw that. That was good. Yeah.
When he was in the fifth dimensional tesseract,
Nah.
to me that makes sense because, but there were still beings communicating with him that were there too, but he couldn't see them or understand them. But I could understand him going to the bookshelves and going up and in timeline and stuff. That made more sense. So is it something like that, and we just can't fathom enough?
Yeah, dude, it is. I mean, I sent you that video about the 10 dimensions. I don't know if you watched it. If not, watch it. Because it's 3D. What does that mean? Third dimension. We live in 3D. Length, width, and depth. 3 dimensions. 4th dimension is what? Time. Moving from time is the measurable period it takes to move from point A to point B. Okay. And what's the 5th dimension? The 5th dimension is where all possible timelines of the 3rd dimensional reality are. And you can go forward into the 5th dimension easily. Just, you know how it is. Wake up in the morning, meditate, be in a good place. Say, hey, thanks for calling me. Just say, today I'm going to have a good day, man. And you move into that 5th dimensional timeline just through your intention. There's my wife right on time. All right, so I'm going to cut out now, and I'll text you.
Karen, Denise.
Hello.
Just a call for the president. We've got to go. We've got to go.
How you doing?
We've got to go. Scramble Air Force One. Scramble Air Force One now. Scramble Air Force One. We've got to go. Mobilize.
How was your day?
Hey, Dr. Terrence Michael Demeter, DC. Hi, man. I've known Dr. Demeter for a long time. It's always good talking to him and trying to, hey, man, look, I don't know everything. I study just like anybody else. And, man, I watch videos and YouTubes like everybody else. So I'm figuring it out. Sometimes the spirit will give me a little boost and give me a little extra information, but that's all it is. It's information and how you use it and what you use it for your betterment. So, people, we went live. We had a little amount of people watching. There's still 6 people watching. God bless you. You're amazing. But that being said, I'm your host, FREDRICK 24.7.365. And I'm going to leave you with a smile as I wish you peace, health, and wealth. Until next time.